Hello, my name is David Reeves. I'm the owner of Reeves, which is a bespoke tailoring house here in New York. Today, amongst other things, we are doing a fitting for a new client for a three-piece bespoke suit. It's an H-lesser fabric, which is very traditional fabric, very kind of Savile looking suit we're doing for this gentleman. And we're going to be doing a basted fitting for him and see how his suit goes. There's different definitions of what a bespoke suit is, depending on who you ask. I used to work on Savile for a couple of companies, and the definition which I kind of pretty much hold true is that we make an individual pattern or template for every client. So we have an individual blueprint for every suit, so they're all individual. We also have an awful lot of handwork in our suits. It takes about 50 hours to make every suit that we're doing in terms of man hours. Not a lot of people are making suits like that these days. I think the house style is actually very traditional English, really. The more modern stuff that we do, it's a little bit more kind of sharper, a little bit more kind of fitted, and we may kind of put more unusual fabrics in there, or like more kind of leading edge, more like fashion-based luxury fabrics, which a Savile house might not do in the same way. But when you really get down to it, I actually really quite like quite traditional English tailoring, but just executed very well. In fact, a lot of the time, my favorite kind of suit is something like a navy suit in a really beautiful fabric. A basted fitting, we actually have the pattern done and we've assembled the suit off to a fashion, but it's not like a half-finished kind of suit. We're not kind of just pinning it and altering it. We're going to pin it and mark it, what we want to do with it, and convey it to the tailors. But what they do is they get that basted fitting and they take it apart to its component pieces, and then they recut it according to the alterations that we need to do, and then they put it back together for the final fitting. So it's probably more involved than people think it is. The next step after that is we usually go to straight to a final fitting. The gentleman might want like his trousers a bit shorter or longer, or a little bit of a nip and tuck, but usually on the third visit the client can walk away with it. And then hopefully we could do another suit for that gentleman down the line.